You never know what's going to happen. You never know when it's going to happen or how it's going to happen.
That's what makes online so fun, though. It's so unpredictable.
For example, horse racing. I think horse racing is one of the better things that there are in the game, right along with Call to Arms. What is it with Call to Arms? Why doesn't anybody play Call to Arms? It is so fantastic. I mean, play it with completely loaded up, or play it without any E-rounds. Play it without any ability cards. Reduce the number of ability cards. Play it with only revolvers. I've done it every single way that you can possibly conceive of, and been able to get through it, and just love doing Call to Arms. And if there was a count for Call to Arms, T-Bones, I'm telling you, the count for a Call to Arms that I would be having along with Lace and Pistols would be in the very high 100s, if not into the thousands, because we play that game so often, at least a dozen times a week.
And then, you've even had ones where y'all went in with only melee weapons, right? That was, the Butcher of Ansburg. That's how he was born.
That's right. That's how he got his name, the Butcher of Ansburg. Now, interestingly enough, when a major event that the Cowboy Strong puts on, we'll go in and do a particular Call to Arms or a particular mission, and depending upon who scores the highest, they will receive a trinket from Cowboy Strong for their efforts in doing what it is that they were doing in order to win the trinket. Well, in one particular case, we had a competition up in Ansburg, the Ansburg Call to Arms, and the Ansburg Call to Arms was, I think it was Halloween. Yes. And we had to go up there, and we were going to do melee only. Now, melee, however you want to pronounce it, tomato. We went up there, and as it turned out, Buckshot 420X wound up winning that event. And since then, he's been referred to as the Butcher of Ansburg. And if you go over to my Discord, which is Cowboy_Strong, and read some of the events that have taken place about them and how people got their names, I have a particular channel there that will talk about how different cowboys get their handle, get their character's name. For example, T-Bones. T-Bones right here. T-Bones is one of the stories that we have over there, and there are others over there as well. So come on in and join the Discord, see what's going on. We have competitions going on generally weekly. And there it is. There's that sign, says Greenville. You go north, young man. If I go too far, we'll be in Alaska. We'll be north to Alaska.
But yeah, with your streams on Friday, you've got something going on that I don't know. How it isn't, how it doesn't catch the eyes of more people than it does. But why more people don't do it? You don't have to play the game exactly how it's set out for you for like Call to Arms and whatnot. Add some little extra in it. I mean, I believe y'all did the goose gun, the elephant gun. Y'all did one with just the elephant gun one time. I mean, stuff like that keeps the game, an 8-year-old game, still fresh.
Well, look,
because you add your own stipulations. You make your own games out of it.
Sure, exactly right. And it's like I've always said, T-Bones, you got to think out of the box. And if you just play the game according to Rockstar, you play the missions according to Rockstar, that's all well and good, and that's a great time, don't get me wrong. But you can go beyond that. For example, you're going to take on a mission. Take on the mission, take it on one time with only revolvers, another time with only semi-automatics, maybe one time with just the bow and arrow. Try doing it stealth only. How many times will it take you to do a particular mission and do it stealth only, and then finally complete it with stealth only, so that nobody even knows you were there? You're so stealthy, you're so cunning, you're so outlawish, you're so vicious. So yeah, that's the name of the game, and that's what Cowboy Strong brings to the community, is different ways of playing the game that is outside of the box, and that I don't need a hand from Rockstar. It's great that the Rockstar is there and has all of these missions, but when you're as immersed into a game like Red Dead Redemption as I am, you just make up other parts, other facets of the game to keep you entertained.